Port Aventura. I couldn't find my Port Aventura hat, so I'm gonna have to do the review without it. Hi, my name is Becky of Miss B Group Travels, and if this is your first time joining us, please do consider subscribing. We have some great hotel reviews, tips about travel and holidays. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. Today, I am talking about Port Aventura Caribe Hotel. Okay, so it's Port Aventura, located in Spain, in Salou. It is an amusement park and it has their own theme-styled hotels. So we've stayed at two of these because I've got two young boys who love amusement parks. So we've stayed at two of these resorts, and today I want to talk to you about Caribe. Okay, so this hotel is located 6 to 10 minutes from Salou Airport, about an hour and a half from Barcelona El Prat Airport. I will say, if you're coming from Barcelona, because we've gone to Port Aventura from both airports. Barcelona Airport, you can get the Alplana bus that will leave you right outside the door of the hotel. Okay, so the Alplana buses, they do come outside right to the entrance of the hotel. You come out of Barcelona Airport, you look for the Alplana bus that goes, you can book it online. It's about 17-20 euros. It's not that expensive, and then you're on your way. So it's much cheaper than getting a private cab or anything, and it just leaves you the same place that the cab would leave you. Okay, so if you're arriving from Salou Airport, it is 6 to 10 minutes. It costs you under £10 or under €10 to get there. So the location is really, really good. So there are 4 hotels, the Port Aventura, that are attached to the park itself. And Caribe, the first time we stayed here, it's the more low-cost side of things. It's the 3-4 star, and we got to get to the Caribe because it was like a last-minute thing. We wanted to go to another theme park, but it was so expensive that I decided, okay, let me just look around for Europe theme parks, and I found this. So I just went in blindly. So I thought, I hope this review will help other people who may have been in my situation. I've looked at the website, but really wanted a little bit more info. So, arriving at the hotel, it was in the July kind of August period, which is the UK holiday season. There was a queue. We had to queue, to get our rooms and whatever, because it was quite a busy time. You've got people leaving, you've got people coming in, so it was quite busy. But because it's very themey, and and you've got all these fascinating little arty things, and sometimes you've got like a mascot or whatever. The kids really didn't mind the queue because there was so much to look around, and it just felt like you're at the theme park, even though you were just in the hotel. So when you get your hotel key, they do ask you to pick the times that you would like to come to breakfast. This is very important. You must get they had like a blue, a green, for different times. So if you have a card that says you will come for breakfast between 7 and 8:30, they will not let you in if you come in earlier, and you may lose your breakfast spot if you come in a bit later. So very important, make sure you before you arrive, if you decide what days you want to, what times you want to eat breakfast, then do that. It might be that your times, you're one of those early risers, or and you want to just get on with it before you go to the park. I think the park opened at 10 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. So we just leisurely ticked a couple boxing, this and that, and thinking we nearly missed a breakfast, especially the next one in the morning, because we thought, they wouldn't turn us away. But they actually were very strict on that. They let us in on that occasion, but told us, since it was the first time, but never to do that again. By the way, at this stage, I think I should also mention that coming from an English-speaking country, coming from the UK, the staff there a lot of them don't speak a lot of English, or what you'd say, fluent English. They speak Spanish, which is understandable. It's a Spanish resort, it's in Spain, so be aware that they do not speak very, very good English. So the explanations may get a bit lost in translation. Okay, moving on. The hotels. So the Hotel Caribe is situated a little bit further from. Although it's a resort hotel, it is not within the resort. So it is one of the only hotels there, I suppose, that's got its own sort of man-made sand beach pool, which is cool. And then it's got a secondary pool as well, which you walk over if you're staying in the. I think it's the North Side hotels. So it's sort of like a lodge things, lodge flats apartment hotel, but it was very nice, and they're all under a Caribbean theme. So you can be staying in the lot that says Haiti or Jamaica or Tahiti, that sort of thing. So just then they will just allocate it to you unless you've been there before and you specifically want to be anywhere else. Again, this was my first booking. I just went online with them and I booked what they said a family room, which was two double beds and a sofa bed and balcony. I read a couple of reviews and people saying, oh, the rooms are big and whatever. That maybe we had a standard family room. I did not find it big at all. It was one toilet and shower together. I found it quite small, to be honest. Maybe it's because I've been to other resorts, but it was a standard room. It was a family room, it said. Okay, and to me, it was more equivalent to a standard room. But again, it was clean. It was, it had air conditioning. There was an adjoining room, and I did learn that the next time we didn't stay here, but at the other resort we just got an adjoining rooms, made it an apartment. So for me, it wasn't that big. But my kids were under 12, so it was okay. I wasn't going to be in a separate room with them. It was only for a couple of days. We didn't mind. It had a big balcony, which was quite nice, and it is hot, so it was a welcome relief that the air conditioning worked. The Wi-Fi, we had a little bit of problems connecting. I tried to grab a member of staff that I saw outside to help me, but her English was non comprende. It was as bad as my Spanish. So I had to go back to reception, who resolved it for us, and it was working, and thereafter it was fine. Toiletries and amenities were your standard. They were fine. Rooms were cleaned every day. These pod hotel, or I wouldn't say pod, but these separate, Caribbean theme hotel names, there's about 14 buildings of them, so it can get a bit busy, but there's always a little space. Like there's a if you would take a walk outside, you will see that they've got volleyball nets, they've got the kiddies pool over there, they've got where you can play soccer, so you can meet with other family members. And my kids made friends. The pool has got a bar by it as well, so you do get to mingle with other guests besides the breakfast areas or the food areas. They've got a gym, they've got a sauna, they've got a steam room. Sadly, because we went to the kids, we didn't get couples nights, to go and enjoy all these facilities, but they are there for you if you so wish. Okay, so beds, I found nothing wrong with them. Comfortable, standard beds, good night's sleep. Of course, you had a bit of noise with neighbors and a little bit of fun, but it wasn't something that bad, and just wasn't something that we had to complain about. The best thing about and then obviously breakfast, we booked a half board package. Breakfast is a buffet, lovely, fresh, and you had lots of fishes, and there's chefs on there to make you specific omelets. But do you know what, whether you're vegetarian or you're not vegetarian, there was a good abundance of food. I cannot complain there. The same again is for dinner. The dinner, we were half board. I will also say that the half board, of course, does not include your alcoholic beverages or any beverage, which I found a bit strange. It was just water. So if you wanted a Diet Coke, and if you wanted, then you'd pay extra at resort prices. So when you're booking, check your package. We were half board because the whole day we spent at the park, so we didn't really need to have all inclusive. Okay, so and also the fantastic thing about it is, if you check the notices as well when you come in, they have times of where they have the themed characters from the park. So you've got your Woody Pecker, Betty Boo. So especially at breakfast time, they're all hanging around. So the kids, it's a good little distraction because the kids see, the instead of when you're waiting in the queue or whatever the case may be, the kids get to hang around with Woody, take pictures all the time. So tomorrow it might be a different character. So it was all good fun, all themey, all all good fun, and you're already at the resort. You feel like on a holiday. The Port Aventura park itself, although this hotel is part of the park, you do have to get a little shuttle bus that will take you up to the entrance of Port Aventura. It won't take you inside, and then you climb the hill. So if you're one of limited mobility, or if you are just wanted to get in and get out, you might need to book Port Aventura itself, or something like Gold River where we will stay the next time. But for Hotel Caribe, you have to get the little shuttle bus. It comes quite frequently. It's not like every 10 minutes, or you can walk. If it's good warm weather and it's okay, then you can walk. It's not that far. So for me, it was good, or walk down. In the evening, there's always, it will take you right to little car park outside, and then you walk into the hotel. Okay, the hotel location itself is very good. It's about a mile and a half from the Salou beach, so you can walk it. It's a short walk into the store, into the shops. We went, I remember Liverpool was playing, and my husband is a Liverpool fan, so you walk down to the nearest pub to watch Liverpool game. So it's near the beach, it's near the central town. It's obviously part of the resort, so you also get free access into Port Aventura itself. So if you're staying at one of the 4 resorts that are 4 hotels attached to the resort, then you get a free entry into the park continuously, anytime, and until the length of your stay. You also do get a 1-day pass into Ferrari Land. And again, it's really good in Ferrari Land, and you don't need more than a day anyway in there. So as part of your stay, you get that. Now, there also is the Caribe Aqua. You do have to pay extra money, but if you're a guest, it's subsidized. Okay, so what could I say is, of course, it's a perfect place for families. The kids loved it. You had the feeling of a themed place without even going into the resort. The resort is open until midnight. I've got another video on that because that's just way too long. The kids, though, even without going, I think on the 3rd or 4th day, we were tired of going to Port Aventura. But because there's the beach there, sandy beach, it was so easy to keep the kids entertained. There's restaurants there as well. It was so easy to keep the kids entertained, playing in the sand. You can lie down, read a book, swim, just relax. So besides going to Port Aventura, it's a good location from the town. It's a good location, and it's got activities and things to do themselves. They've also got a games room, they've got a computer. Some of these things, they've got spa facilities, and some of these things you do have to pay a little bit extra for them, but it's not too overly, over the price. Okay, so definitely Hotel Caribe, one that I would highly recommend for families, kids, even couples, if you just wanted something different, and you get your 1 day, you get your full access into the park. So many rides on there, even for adults. So hope you enjoyed this review. Makes it clearer for you if you're going to Port Aventura with your family and the kids. I would just definitely say check the room type before you buy, because the family room for me wasn't that much of a big room, but you might want to upgrade to the San Juan room or the other bigger rooms. If you have a family, or if you've got young kids and you want to be all in the same space, or get adjoining rooms like we did the next time. So the kids, you're still in the same vicinity, but you're not a little bit. I wouldn't say we were too much enclosed. I would just say it was okay. It was okay, but I certainly, from the pictures and from what I saw, I thought it would be much bigger. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and if you are packing and shopping for your next holiday, do consider visiting our Etsy shop. We've got some packing bags on offer at the moment, and also we've got other travel related goods on there. Comments and any links or your feedback on what do you think, if you've stayed at the Caribe Hotel in Port Aventura in Spain. Comments appreciated, feedback appreciated. Please do like, share and send, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you.